What if I told you the strongest person you'll ever meet is not the one who speaks the loudest, fights the hardest, or shows the most confidence? It's the person who has nothing left to prove, the one who moves quietly, thinks deeply, and acts with intention, the one who's no longer controlled by impulse or emotion, the one who has learned to sit with discomfort long enough for it to become familiar. Here's the truth almost nobody realizes. Mental strength isn't about intimidating other people. It's about evolving into a version of yourself that even you didn't know you could become. Because somewhere inside you, there's a version who is sharper, calmer, more disciplined, more dangerous, not to others, but to your own excuses. And the strange thing, you've met this version before. In those quiet nights when you can't sleep because you know you're capable of more, in those moments where you promise yourself you'll change, and then watch yourself break the promise the very next day. Most people never meet that version of themselves consistently. They spend their entire lives avoiding the very discomfort required to unlock it. But here's the good news, and the dangerous part. Becoming this version isn't about motivation. It's about construction. Deliberate, intentional, internal engineering. And to build that version, you need 3 pillars. 3 systems that reshape your identity from the inside out. Master one, and the others get easier. Master all 3, and your old self won't recognize you. Pillar 1, the architecture of discipline. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to do hard things. It's about designing your life so the hard thing becomes the natural thing. People who seem naturally disciplined aren't waking up every day fighting an inner war. They've built a world where the better choice becomes the automatic choice. They reduce friction. They eliminate temptation. They remove decision drains. Because here's a secret. Your environment is stronger than your willpower every single time. So instead of fighting your weaknesses, outsmart them. Want to read more? Leave a book on your pillow. Want to work out? Prepare your workout clothes the night before. Want to avoid your phone? Charge it in another room. Your present self may be weak. So build for that version, not the fantasy version of you that exists only in promises. And here's the key. Don't wait for the right moment. Don't wait for motivation. Take one micro action within 72 hours. A single step, a tiny win. Because small wins accumulate, and identity forms from repetition, not intensity. Pillar 2, emotional authority. Most people are servants to their emotions. Anger decides their actions. Fear decides their opportunities. Discomfort decides their limits. Mental strength is not the absence of emotion. It is the refusal to be commanded by it. When anxiety rises, you observe it. When fear whispers, you hear it but don't obey. When sadness hits, you feel it fully but don't collapse under it. Here's the shift. You are not your emotion. You are the space in which your emotion appears. And every emotion has a lifespan. If you don't feed it thoughts, stories, and imaginary disasters, it fades. Just like waves, rising, peaking, dissolving. So learn to surf the wave without becoming it. Name it, watch it, breathe through it, let it pass. Because the moment you stop reacting, you become powerful. Your clarity grows. Your choices sharpen. You step into authority instead of chaos. Pillar 3, identity reformation. This is where transformation becomes permanent. You don't stay disciplined because of habits. You stay disciplined because you become the person for whom discipline is normal. Actions follow identity. Identity follows repetition. Repetition follows design. Who you think you are determines how far you'll go. So instead of forcing change, embody it. You want to be someone who stays consistent? Start telling yourself, I'm the type of person who follows through. You want to be someone who handles discomfort? Start acting like discomfort is a doorway, not a wall. You want to be someone who grows daily? Start auditing what you feed your mind, not just your body. The moment your identity shifts, your actions stop feeling forced. They start feeling natural, automatic, expected, Music builds softly. There's a version of you waiting on the other side of discipline, emotional mastery, and identity reshaping. A version who doesn't look for easier paths because they've become strong enough to walk the harder ones. A version who doesn't run from fear because they've learned to walk with it. A version who doesn't break under pressure because they've trained themselves to remain still while the world shakes. If you're ready to meet that version, not someday, not next week, not when life gets easier, but today, then start with one decision. Build the person you were meant to become instead of repeating the person you've been. Your future self is watching. Make them proud.